Hi folks, this is Chris Fanning from the Picton Gazette. Here we are at our penultimate issue for the year, number 51. We will be publishing Christmas week, by the way. That'll be number 52. More details about that a bit later. Our lead story this week, Eleanor Zitschi reports on the protest against the ministerial zoning order for Picton terminals. She also has an item on the $67 million tender for the redevelopment of the H.J. McFarland home and its change into doubling its size going forward. We also have a report on the unionization of the library and their first successful contract negotiations. And Jason Parks has a number of items for us. We'll turn it over to Jason right away.
Thanks, Chris. Hi and hello from wintry Caring Place. In the Picton Gazette this week, I've got coverage from the Alternatives for Women event, the December 6th candlelight vigil at Benson Park. Prince Edward OPP has a special intimate partner violence mandate that they're following up on, and they have some details on that. I've also been around the courts a lot in the last couple of weeks. I've got a story about a Picton woman who's defrauded over $116,000 through an elaborate phone scam. The perpetrator has pled guilty, and we've got some coverage from the Prince Edward OPP on how best to defend yourself against these potential scams. On the web, the Picton Pirates have a big week coming up, and I've got coverage from their previous 3 games. And the U15 Heidelberg Material Kings had a great outing in Frontenac, and I've got some County Kings coverage on the web at www.pictongazette.ca. On behalf of myself and my family, I'd like to wish all our readers a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Jason. And speaking of thanks, this week's editorial is about gratitude. It's timed seasonally for Christmas and talks about how nice it is to be in this community. And Karen and I wish to express our gratitude for the welcome that we have received as publishers of the Picton Gazette. In the letters, we will find some comments on development in the county, as well as support for the striking postal workers. Speaking of which, we are still continuing to deliver the Picton Gazette, independent of Canada Post. There's some ambiguity about the back to work rules and so on, and throughout the end of the year we will definitely be delivering by hand with our own crew. We're grateful to that crew, and we'll see how things develop in the new year. It's worth noting at this point that once again that we will be publishing a Christmas week issue. You can watch for that. We will follow our regular delivery procedures. And then we'll be taking a couple of weeks off. And so after the Christmas issue, we will not appear again until January the 15th. Don't forget about us. And thinking about Christmas, Karen Valahora has a report on the county Christmas house tour that took place this year with some lovely pictures, some by Phil Norton. In Living History, we have the ever-popular Harry Evans reflecting on his last Christmas in England when he was still a soldier and his struggles to get home for Christmas that particular year. We hope all of you are getting ready for the holidays. We will see you next week. All the links to the stories I've mentioned, and including the update on our delivery status, are in the description below. And until next week, take care.